Hello guys, it's channel Time Lapse. Welcome to our story about inhabitants of Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench is the most famous and less studied place on the planet. The Mariana Trench was first discovered in 1875. The British three-mast ship Challenger. Then, with the help of a deep-sea boat, the depth was established at 8,367 meters. The ship's crew was very surprised when they reeled off kilometers of ropes, so that the boat could finally reach the bottom, the deepest part of the ocean, on the mostly mysterious place on our planet. 76 years later, a British expedition on the ship Challenger 2, using a echolocator, determined the depth of the depression at 10,863 meters. Science, since the deepest point on the planet, began to be called the Abyss Challenger, and to be briefly describe it, the Mariana Trench. It is thick, V-shaped depression on 500 kilometers long and more than 1,000 meters deep. You can easily push an object with the height of Everest into this recess, and there will still be some space left. For a long time, it was believed that in such places emptiness reigns and life there is, in principle, impossible. In the year 1960, the Richard Batiscaf Tracy made a record dive to a depth of 10,915 meters. The two-person crew observed many glows in the water column. Various organisms rose atop like shining snowflakes in the night. They were falling down. This how pilots Walsh and Pickard described it, what they managed to observe after 5 hours of descent. The ship sank to the bottom at the bottom. The researchers unexpectedly met a flatfish up to 30 centimeters in size. In 1985, the journey to the bottom of the ocean was not ideal. During the dive, Pickard and Walsh frightening sound of metal discussion. The pilots of the device didn't understand what was happening. The sound could mean anything. The bird's wings was the water could break through the hull, and with such pressure it could turn both crew member into a mix. The first case of collision with an undefined object. The focus was on the expedition of the American research vessel Glamour Challenger. Sometime after the start of the apparatus, the device recording sounds began to transmit. There was some kind of metallic grinding sound, reminiscent of the sound of saving metal. At this time, some unlucky, unclear shadow appeared on the monitor, looking the giant lizard. A decision was made immediately: raise the apparatus, but the problem, stubbornly didn't want to rise to the surface, as if something was holding it. When they managed to raise him, the researchers were horrified. The strongest steel beams of the structure were severely deformed, and the cable was half destroyed. Would it to live the device at depths? And do prehistoric creatures really live at such depths? The answers to these questions have not been given today, but what have people managed to find out? Monsters really live at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Almost all the inhabitants of the Mariana Trench are predators that eat each other due to the scarcity of the fauna. The lack of sunlight and harsh habitat gave rise to terrifying monsters. Goblin sharks settled at such great depths, an amazing species of sharks with a frightening appearance. Their study is fraught with many clues of antiquity. Shark is relic species and lived on the planet for a very long time, so it can confidently be called a prehistoric monster. After all, at such a depth the fish are not in danger. Also, living at the bottom are bacteria, fungi, and viruses. Many of them were previously unknown to science and are still little studied. In 2020, humanity has shown a lot of interest in this place. People have stopped being afraid of the dark and are striving for unknown and little studied. But who knows for sure? Maybe there are still monsters. What do you think? Write the comments and let's discuss it together. If you liked the video, like and subscribe to the channel and don't forget to turn on the bell to be the first to see new videos.